Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's Rob, and that's Vandelion coming at you today. I think it's day 4 of my big road trip from a place called Cloud Crossing, Louisiana. Another 100% free campsite. It's got running water. There's like bathrooms over there, trash cans, um, and there's no signs asking for money. So, seems someone around here agrees with my whole sort of beliefs about how we should just be able to be and not have to pay money for it. And that's cool. And I just finished up driving for the day, and I didn't want to wait too long to make this video. And let me just say, it was a rough afternoon for physical comfort. Hot, driving into the sun, heat of the road, heat of the sun, deep south, humid, just cooking me. Just a hot dog in a toaster oven, and yeah, had the window open, and it's just like getting blasted by like convection oven air or something. And at first, like as the afternoon started kicking in, I realized I was gonna make kind of a big push today and get some driving done, and I was into it, and I was digging the heat, and I'm like driving there and just drinking my water, and I'm like, this is cool, and like started being like, man, it's good there's no one doing this ride with me, because I'd probably just be complaining. We'd probably just be complaining about the heat, and then I was like, actually, you know what? This is hot, uh, and I got it done. I hit my goal. I don't know, put down well over 200 miles today, probably 300, and that's good. Uh, I'm getting there, and definitely the biggest day since I've started this trip in terms of miles. And did a bunch of work this morning, and here I am. There's barely a cell signal here, which is good because it means I can't do work, and I don't want to do work. I'm tired, and first thing I did when I pulled up in this beautiful, beautiful place. So I went and looked at this little water. There's like a rope swing down there. See if I can point it down there. And I don't know. Looks like there could be some gators in there, but there's these huge cypress trees, old growth cypress, and they're just really nice trees. And not just the cypresses. There's some pines and some oak tree I'm not familiar with, and it's looking real good here. I'm really, really liking what I'm seeing, and the heat's finally just leaving my body. So I jumped in that water, felt instant relief, and now I'm drinking some beer and I'm feeling some instant relief. Um, and there's these nasty bitey flies out here, so I got all my stuff on. Um, and yeah, it's been a good day. I'm complaining about the heat, but that's what it is, and I'm going pretty raw way here. No air conditioner, no window tinting. Like, this arm has a sunburn, and this arm doesn't, and I'm not so much digging the whole asymmetrical tan. I'm tanning asymmetrically, but that's what's happening, and I guess I just got to go with it. Um, I was, I guess, wanted to talk and just brain dump a little bit about choices and what a choice is. And there's this thing people say to their kids and other people: you can be anything you want to be, and that's a very problematic statement. I cannot be a bird. I want to be a bird, and I cannot be a bird. So let's just start with that. It's just not a true statement. And I get what they're saying. It's like, oh, I'm gonna say something uplifting about how if you apply yourself, you can achieve all these things and have this great life, and that has some truth to it, I guess. But choices. I wouldn't exactly describe how I got here. The crowd crossing Louisiana and a 35-year-old Vanagon as me making choices. I'm just kind of doing things that are available to me. Like a year ago, this was not something I would have predicted, not by a long shot. And here I am, and this was available, and I'm doing it. And I saw an interesting thing while I was driving down the highways, no interstates, driving the highways, and there's a little prison gang picking up trash, and there's like the big boss sheriff car watching them pick up trash, with the windows up and his nice comfy AC, no doubt. And the prisoners are wearing the old school striped prison outfit. And I'm in the South. This is deep South. And it's old school. And they got the old school prison outfits. And I was a little struck by that. I was like, oh. It's like that, is it? We got the chain gang. They're not actually on a chain. I guess they got rid of that. But we got the old chain gang out here. And there's the big bad sheriff prison guard guy with his squad of coon hounds that'll track you down if you run. This is some old school shit. And I'm sure if I went up to the guard and the cop car and I was like, what do you think about this whole scene here? He'd be like, well, they made their choice, and I'm on the right side of the law, and they're on the wrong side of the law, and that's how it should be. And there's that word, choice. Like these prisoners wearing the stripe outfits, pricking up trash, made a choice. They landed them there. And one of the big problems with this idea, you can do anything you want in life, is you can really only do from the set of things that are available to you. And you can maybe push that envelope. But your choices are based on what's available. And the prisoners, I'm sure, surveyed what was available to them and made the choices they made based on that. And I don't like the whole setup there. And I've had a wide envelope of choices for me to choose from, and I want that for everyone. And sure, I've made bad choices, I guess, and what consequences I've suffered have not been too damaging to me. And I've just started to fully doubt this whole idea of free will. Like, oh, some people are bad, they make bad choices. Some people are good, they make good. Like, I am the product of everything that's around me, and all the things available to me, and I can come up with all kinds of justifications about how I've ended up where I am, and why I like it or don't like it, and what I might do differently if I could go back in time, which is impossible. But I think it's all bullshit. I think. This whole I making choices is an illusion, and I'm essentially on a ride. And it's a challenging bit of thinking, but I believe it. And the same goes for people who made the so-called wrong choices and are now in jail or wherever they made. And I'm just looking at all the weeds growing up, through the cracks in the street or in the clear-cut forest that I'm driving through, or these nice farm fields with these rows of crops, and in between the rows of crops there's a little weed popping up. I'm here. I'm doing what I can with what I got, and my little crack in the sidewalk, I'm chasing the light just like every other life on this earth. I'm chasing the light from the place I popped out. And that's what we're all doing. We're all popped out of some crack in some sidewalk, and we're all chasing the light. And to make it sound like there's good and bad and choices is just needs to change. We need to move as a society, a culture, a humanity, as a life force. We need to move that way of thinking into a new way with a more compassionate view. And so I'm doing a lot of thinking as I just drive down the road, and it's random stuff, and it's fun. And I like it a lot. And I'm feeling pretty hungry. I need some dinner, so I'm gonna try and throw a couple photos into this video, and do a little video editing. I'm enjoying this daily little ritual of making a vlog. I want to get a little better at the video editing, the speaking. Just come at this from a little more concrete way, but I also like it being free form and just kind of low key, and feel like I don't have a whole lot of energy to put into the whole video production thing right now. So this is just me practicing, and we'll see where it goes. Check back later, have some more thoughts for you.